Welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. Today's video is for you, Cancer, for week 50 of 2022. That's the week that is December 12th, starts on that day. What I'm going to do for you today is a basic, just a relationship spread to see what's going on in week 50. Get some, advice, get some forewarning. As I'm doing that, if any cards are vague, I do have a second deck here for clarification purposes. So without further ado, let's see if we can find the truth in the question that we are going to ask today, which is, what can Cancer look forward to for week 50? What are we walking into? What are we walking into? What are we walking into? Okay. I always do 3, and sometimes something really jumps out. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here. So, first one that came out is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is self-reliance. It can be difficult fulfillment. This one really jumped out, so keep that one in mind. Then you have the Sun. The Sun is a bright future. It's a renewed passion for something or someone. It's a big stepping stone toward the right direction. It's your ideal ending to a situation. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is generosity. It's giving, and with it being a pentacle, that's more of a physical possessions. A lot of times money is what that equates to. Now, on face value, you have self-reliance to get to your better future that is generous. Kind of vague. So I'm going to clarify the self-reliance, and then, I think on this one, I'm just going to clarify all 3. The message is clear, but it's vague. It's like, okay, so I'm going to have to be by myself to get better things so that I could be generous. Like, it makes sense, but I want some details. Getting some jumping out at me today. Got any more to jump out at me? So there is self-reliance clarified. Okay, what's the Sun mean for Cancer? What is the Sun supposed to represent in detail for our Cancer? Interesting. Huh. The Six of Cups doesn't really come up very often when I'm doing this. And then, what does generosity have to do with Cancer for week 50? What is generosity's part, generosity's role in this? All right, so let's get the details here. So you have, just to recap, you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is that self-reliance. It's a lot of times it coincides with difficulty in fulfillment. Doing it all by yourself can leave you feeling, like you're overexerting yourself. Now, in this case, I think the self-reliance is more so a forewarning, because what came up is strength. Strength is that it's power in your own emotion, your own destiny. It's confidence in action. It can also be showing vulnerability, because that is a strength of its own. And that's solely something only you can do. Only the person in question has the strength to be themselves, instead of putting on a front, or, whatever the case may be. And then you have, this is a big message. You had 3 major arcanas. That is pretty rare. You have the Tower. The Tower is a moment of great uncertainty, because the rug's being pulled out from under you. It is a drastic change. It is a huge change from the norm. And then you have the High Priestess. She is intuition, subconscious mind, your gut feelings. Okay. What this represents, week 50, Cancer, for you, your side of it, this is going to be a week of uncertainty. You have strength, you have power, but I think you're holding yourself back because you're afraid that you are going to have a drastic change, a destructive, what's the word I'm looking for? A destructive outcome to whatever this issue is. So it's holding you back. And that's where you find yourself alone, because your partner, you would not have to be relying on yourself if a partner was helping in any way. And then you have the Sun. Now, the Sun, as a recap, is a bright future. This is what you want. This is what you want to happen. That bright future is represented by another major arcana, the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is traditions, it's strong beliefs, it's conformity, it's order. And you have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is dreaming, clarity. It's awakening your mind. It's seeing what you want. And then you have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, something that usually doesn't come up, I mean, this is a very rare one for me, is harmony. It is opening up to new equivalent ideas. It's reaching a balance. This is what you want. This is where you're at. This is what you want. You want that good outcome for the week. You want things to stay the same, because you're using your gut feelings, you're using your strength to focus in on what you see, and that vision is keep things where they're at. Don't change, just let it play out. Your traditions, I don't think traditions is really going to play too much into this, but order and conformity, you don't want to see a big change, because what you have right now, how you feel, is that 7 of Cups, which is clarity. You see what you want, and what you see is harmony. This is a good thing to want, but getting there seems to be an issue. Because if it was as easy as that, then why would there be any type of self-reliance? Why do you have self-reliance with a Tower moment, a drastic change? And finishing that out is that 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles, generosity. This one, This one's got me, whew, man, I don't like it. You have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, which is worry. It's worrying about a truth. Something is coming out. And then you have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an ending, but also a new beginning. I think I'm starting to see something here. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is long-term abundance, a long-term financial abundance. It's something with physical possessions that you want to have more of. You're dreaming of a better situation financially, but it ain't happening, and your partner's not helping. You have the ideas, you have the power, you are trying to go with your gut that what's going on is not lining up with this, because the the situation with possessions is in question. You are worried about a new beginning. This could be a new bill, perhaps a new bill, a new expense, and it is definitely not helping the situation. It can cause grief. It can cause anxiety. I mean, this is right. This is it. There is something with your future that is in question, because there is drastic changes when it comes to, I'm pretty sure this is going to be an expense of some kind. Something in week 50 is going to really pull at you, Cancer. And I think this is going to come down to you feeling like you can only do it yourself because this is what you want. This is a lonely road in week 50 for you. Tell you what, since I'm not getting a strong feeling of the other individual having the same outlook and goals as you, because you have what you want. I mean, you want the best. You want it to stay the same. You want it to fall into that pattern, the one that you're comfortable with. I'll tell you what. What is Cancer's partner's role in this? What is their energy going into week 50? Let's see what we got with Cancer. Cancer's partner. What is their romantic interest energy going into this? Oh my goodness. Their energy going into this is a lie. There's just no other way around it. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a dedication to building. It's making it work. They're saying, yeah, we can do this, making plans to help out, making plans of new things to do. And they have the Empress energy going into it. The Empress is receiving love, it's abundance. I think that they're going to use any type of sweet talking that they can. Use your love as kind of a block to keep the problem under control in their mind. They may not necessarily be lying to you. they may more so be lying to themselves, thinking that things are better than they are. I think they are lying to themselves because they also got the card of death. It is a transformation in a relationship. It is in an unexpected way. I think they might be questioning their role in this relationship. And I'm not thinking that it's like cheating or anything of that matter, but they are not putting forward their true feelings. They have a very supportive front, but it's hollow. It's like telling somebody, yeah, you're doing a good job, but you're giving them dead eyes, you know. You see through them. You're not even talking to them, you're talking at them. Because they're having some kind of a change in their mentality that week. Something is pulling at them, and it is changing their entire outlook, and they're hiding that from you with this outward expression. They may be more confused than anything else. You need to head this one off at the pass. When you start seeing changes in this person, find out what they are, because the only way that you're going to get to this is with their help. You can't do it by yourself. Self-reliance is going to lead to what you're fearing. This tower moment will be a self-fulfilling prophecy if you go it alone. So find out what's going on with your partner. Get the genuine scoop, because this love, this dedication, this building that they're saying that they're doing is not going to be followed up by action, because they may be at a loss, and they're just really good at showing that they're not worried, or they don't know what to do. With it being the transformation, a new beginning, it could be somebody who has lost employment or seeing, fewer hours, just an idea of things that could be going on. And they're still in the, I hate to use the honeymoon phase, but they're in the honeymoon phase of losing a job. It'll be okay, it'll be fine. It hasn't hit yet. If it's a new expense, a new bill, they're in that mindset that, oh, it'll be okay. And they may not be taking it seriously, but they are in words, but they are not in practice. So when this issue comes up, if this issue is already up and it's now starting to really hit, if you want that, you gotta take this on. You gotta take this head on. Grab the bull by the horns. That way you can get your harmony. Go back to what works. Hierophant is conformity, it is order. Get your order back. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is with their help. This is going to be a couple's problem. Cannot go this one alone. Don't fall into that self-reliant trap that you can do it all by yourself, because the tower will crumble on you. So, that said, please leave a comment below. Let me know if this resonates with you, and like and subscribe. And with that, Cancer, I will see you in week 50.